Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yoki Man here. Welcome back to another episode of this PES 2021 Master League save here with Leeds United. Today we're going to take on Liverpool, Everton and Manchester United. So it's going to be a rough episode. We've upped the difficulty. Let's get straight into negotiations. I've added some players onto the list that you guys have been telling me about, which is great. I do love the feedback. We're going to try and sign a Cam today. I also noticed that we can sign Dramisi whenever we want. So we can actually see how he gets on. If we don't like him, we won't sign him. But he gives us the opportunity. And the actual fee, I believe, isn't very big. The transfer fee to buy is 2 million and the weekly salary is 34. Which we can't afford at the minute, but we will be able to afford. Hopefully, by the end of the season. I think I have enough time to do it. I think we get the new budget in time to sign him. In fact, I'm praying that it goes that way, but we have added some new players to listed. Obviously, we're not going to be looking for a goalkeeper yet. Now, I know people want me to get another goalkeeper in the future, which is fine, but Meslier is good enough for now and isn't really a problem position for us at the moment. Now, I don't think we're going to go in for Joe Willock, although I do like him. He might be someone that we're going for in the summer. My main target here with this would probably be Cherky. I like Kudus, but it probably would be Cherky. 19-year-old French wonder kid. He's got a face as well, which is always good, isn't it? Because I haven't figured out the faces yet. We're going to see what it's going to take to try and sign him. Now, if he has a release clause, that would help. He does. It's 17 million. We do have enough. The big thing will be is what does he want for his salary? Let's find out now. So we'll just... I know I'll have to pay the release clause. We know that already. He's not impressed with the current offer. I think we might just be able to pay enough for him. Now, it's going to be a lot. I know. I'm fully understanding of that. And I would love to not be putting all this stuff in. But Cherky would be massive, wouldn't he? I imagine he's probably one of the better players in the game as well in terms of growth. Let's just see what they come back with. Now, I would have gone in for Pedri because we did say at some stage we'd go all out for him. We've got the money for him. The unfortunate side effect is that he's on loan at Shakhtar. So I can't go for him. And that's literally the only reason we haven't tried signing Pedri. He's on loan at Shakhtar. I'd love to sign him. I think he's going to be someone we definitely use in this save at some point. But unfortunately for us right now, there's nothing I can do. I've just noticed, though, that Lucas Romero looks like he's potentially going on a free. Or does that just mean he doesn't have a release clause? I think that just means he doesn't have a release clause. A potential backup could be Joe Willock. So we will still entertain that a little bit. Maybe I would prefer to go for Kudus, though, just simply because he'll be cheaper. He is more box-to-box, but he can still definitely play at Cam, and I'd be happy with him. He's a very strong player. Also got a couple of offers here. The Buck, one of them, reject. There's no way we're going to sell the Buck. We're a little bit less light now. And we got one for Alioski. I like Alioski. He's been good for us. I think now is probably the time we let him go, though. I think now is probably the time. Considering we got in Dramisi, we've got the Buck, we've also got Leif Davis. Oh, that makes me sad. It makes me so sad. But I think what we're selling, what we're selling Alioski for is we're going to bring in more than what Drissi's costing us. We're going to accept it. I don't want to do it, but we're going to do it. Buy Alioski. He's been great for us as well. That'll boost the salary and obviously the transfer budget, but we're going to try and keep that. That's going to be there to sign Dramisi because basically it's a like-for-like swap, but we've ended up with a better player in Dramisi in that. So that's actually worked out very well for us. Right, so before we find out about Cherky, we've got this big match here against Liverpool first. I'm not expecting too much. They're playing David Neres up top, though, which is interesting. I don't personally view him as a striker, but fair enough. They've got Maddison feeding the passes to him. He's going to be quick, so someone we might struggle to deal with. And they've got a fairly strong bench as well. Alex Grimaldo there on the bench. I wouldn't mind him. He'd be good for us. It's going to be a tough one. We know that already. We're going with Balotelli up top. Rodrigo's going to take the cam position. Sulemana on the left. Rafinha on the right. Now, Sulemana I thought would have improved more on the left. He has gone up in rating, but technically is a left winger. So if you see if we moved him up to... Or could we just change his value there? No, we can't. So if we move him up... Can I do that? Do I hold it? Yeah. If I move him up there, he's 77. So I don't know. It's just a little bit frustrating that he's not getting higher rated in that position. We will push these two forward just a touch, though. He's not getting higher rated in that position, but I'll take a look at his training maybe after this match. Wish me luck. Well, another episode. Some more FUMA action. And this is going to be a tough one because these are three sides that are certainly going to be hard to beat. David Neres there for them. Sulemana for us. Maddison, obviously. They've made some good signings in this of Liverpool, which, you know, leads you to believe they're going to be a difficult side to beat. They're right up there. They're having a good season. It's going to be a tough one for us. It's going to be a tough one for us. I personally feel like we've got enough. Llorente there. Oh, he's lost it out to Salah instantly. We're going to have to close down Salah now. Salah finds Sadio Mane, and that's a good shot and a nice warning for us that we need to be a little bit slicker in our passing than that Llorente, as he gave it straight to Mohamed Salah. And they nearly scored already. Liverpool with a free kick here, and they're dominating possession so far. Sadio Mane now up against Murillo, who will chase it. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Maddison with a shot in the end. Well helped by Meslier there. It wasn't much, was it? It wasn't much. Need to be doing better than that. And Meslier needs to not be throwing the ball out initially. I've been kicking it long recently with the goalkeeper since we kind of went to manual. And then just for a brief moment there, I thought, oh, there's a good cheeky throw there for us to get straight on the counter-attack. Well, there wasn't, as Neres nearly matches that. I do not know why Llorente left that. I have no idea why Llorente didn't jump for the ball here. He just kind of left it as if, oh, it's fine. Neres can't jump. Meslier now will fire that one forward towards Rodrigo, who tries to play it out wide to De Bock. Just couldn't get enough on it. Again, Liverpool will come forward now. Neres. Calvin Phillips is there, which is always a bonus for us. Phillips will end up winning the ball back. Bounces off Phillips. And then Rodrigo tries to play this one out wide to Sulemana, and he's done very well. Mateus Click now. Let's not be too rash about this, but Click will keep the ball. Done very well to keep the ball there. He's going to fire that one over towards Cooch. Cooch now, dangerous position. Oh, it's well wide. It's well wide. My angles were completely off, but this is wonderful play from Leeds. Absolutely fantastic. There we go, boys. Half time. Not much going, really. Our pass completion wasn't great. We had that one real good chance with Cooch, I think, and I absolutely shanked it. And Liverpool haven't done much. I am starting to think that maybe we need to up the minutes. You can see here, not much has actually happened in the game. We might need to up the minutes to 13. Well, Alexander-Arnold there now. Early stages. Mohamed Salah. Murillo doesn't track Mohamed Salah. I brought De Bock out to try and get the tackle in. Liverpool 1-0 instantly. I feel like they deserve it, to be honest with you. We've not been good enough, and Liverpool take the lead. And really, we've just been caught napping here, haven't we, at the start of the second half? Well, needs to be better than that from Leeds. It needs to be a lot better than that. We've been caught napping there, and that's not good enough. That's really not good enough. We're better than that as well, which is the most frustrating side effect of that. Rafinha now will try and nudge that one on towards Rodrigo from distance. It's the first time we'll test Alisson correctly. It wasn't a terrible idea, wasn't a terrible move. More of that now. We need to spring into life a little bit here. Oh, Liverpool have done very well here now. Mohamed Salah. No one's gone to him. In the end, it'll be blocked by Llorente, though, luckily for us. Rodrigo can't get to that, so it'll be Henderson's ball. I mean, Neres now. Rodrigo again. Rafinha. We're trying to put the pressure on. Liverpool are very good, though. Liverpool are just outright a very good side. Maddison now. We'll try and put the pressure on him. Calvin Phillips can't win it back. And they're just kind of holding us off at the moment. Very much holding us off until they can try and find a breakaway. Rodrigo now tries to cut that pass out. It's not to be. Robertson fires it in. David Neres is in there. Get up, Murillo. He can't get up to get the ball away. He's having a stinker, is Murillo. I'm not going to lie. And Click now finally will fire the ball away. And it's not out of danger either. That's the problem. And straight back on the attack here, Liverpool. Sulemana now. He's going to be absolutely bundled over, is he? Can Alexander-Arnold just, you know, absolutely manhandle him? Is that okay? If the flag stays down, and it won't stay down. Leeds United are in there. Oh, it's close. It's not often I change centre-backs, but Dramissi's going to come in for his first game. He's got number 9, so we need to change that. Robin Koch's going to come on for Murillo. Really uninspired and unimpressed with Murillo in this one. He's had a good season, though. I'm not going to absolutely just dig him out and say, oh, he should never play for the club again. But he's not had a good one in this one, as Thiago will be allowed to win that back from Balotelli. Neres now up against Llorente. Well done. Robertson up against Cooch. He's been allowed to get it in, and Mohamed Salah will make it too. Dramissi's mark in there wasn't great, was it? But, I mean, the ball in from Robertson again to Salah. And that's been the connection. Twice they've done that, and twice they've scored from it. The only 2 times they've kind of created that position, they've managed to find the back of the net. Well, on that note, the final change for us, and it will be Balotelli coming off against his old club as well. Ryan Edmondson coming on as he kicks the grass there. He knows he's not had a good game, but, I mean, Leeds haven't had a good game. 36% possession, 62% pass completion. and very brief moments of opportunity for us. Very, very brief moments of opportunity. And there's been some moments in the game where we've nearly won the ball back and just not quite done it. A little bit like that. It's just not gone our way. And again there, just not gone our way. And that's been the theme. And Mohamed Salah was in again then. Oh, wow. And it should have been free. It's just not been our day, has it? It's just not been our day, I don't believe. I think we've had a rough ride out there today. It's been a very tough challenge for the boys. And I feel for them a little bit. I do feel for them a little bit. They've run themselves into the ground in this one. And maybe if things would have gone our way earlier on, maybe we'd be saying differently. But you can tell by the possession. Although this does feel like Leeds versus Liverpool. It does feel like it. And that's the big bonus here of playing with these. Oh, God, that's awful. It's going to be another, I think. Minamino. Oh, how's he not scored that? How's he not scored that? That's the plus side of playing with manual, is you're going to get more realistic, I suppose, outsets, and it's felt like that. It hasn't felt like I've absolutely dominated Liverpool, and then, you know, they've scored one goal, and that's how we've lost it. They've thoroughly deserved this. We've not been good enough. Ryan Edmondson there, he's going to lose out to Shaqiri, but he'll get it back in the end. We'll try and move that one across field. The switch hasn't been on enough for us in this one. Sulemana's offside now. You can't be offside there, Sulemana. We've been offside way too much in this game. There we go, boys. We will lose this one 2-0 to Liverpool, and they thoroughly deserved it. We will take a quick look at the match stats, because I'd love to see how often we were offside, but I think it shows it in fouls. And we just weren't good enough today. Liverpool were better than us, and thoroughly deserved it, if we're being 100% honest. Thoroughly deserved it. Look at that, 38% possession to us. We only had 2 shots, 1 on target. We had 3 offsides only, which is strange because it felt like more than 7 fouls in total. I think overall way too many fouls. And we just weren't good enough. We just weren't good enough. We didn't see enough of the ball in the opposition's area. Disappointing result, that. Really disappointing, but you're going to have them. Now, apparently, we've got an offer for Balotelli, and hopefully we're going to hear back about Turkey. So let's focus on that one first. Turkey, deal, done. They're done. Okay. The salary is going to be 25 grand. This is a great deal, right? So we've gone to sign Turkey. I'm really happy with that because it only takes half the wage budget that we've got. And yeah, it takes a lot of the transfer budget, but there's still some wiggle room if we needed to. And I feel like we've just got ourselves one of the best young cams, potentially, in the game. Now, let's look at this offer for Balotelli. Not that I believe for any... He's going nowhere. He's going nowhere. He's got no release clause, which is a bonus. They are paying above market value, but we need him. I know he showed that he was a little bit frustrated after that last match, but we don't want to be letting him go anywhere, do we? So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So welcome Cherki to the club. He's now a Leeds United player, and I'm excited to see what he can do for the club. We instantly are probably going to change Cherki to 9. And change Mr. Dramisi to just not have 9. Just don't have 9. So Cherki came in and he already had 10. So I'm going to leave Cherki at 10 because he is a number 10. And Dramisi's just dropped down to number 28. That's all we've done with that one. I am tempted to give Rodrigo 9, actually. We're going to give Rodrigo number 9. And that's what we'll do. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Also, to try and help Sulemana, he was on goal poacher. I'm changing it now to prolific winger, and hopefully that'll help him settle in a little bit more on that left-hand side. Right, so probably the easiest of the 3 games we've got in this episode, but still not an easy one. And they do have Anthony Gordon, who we have looked at on several occasions in this, and he is progressing very well in the save. So we will take on Everton in this one. There is going to be no start for Cherki. He's not up for the game, and Smith Rowe is, so we'll keep with Smith Rowe. Sulemana's really not up for the game, so Rafinha on the left, Doku on the right. Let's see how we get on. Well, a lovely snowy day here at Goodison Park for this one. And if any of them were going to yield points in this episode, I believe it's this one. We have upped the game time to 13 minutes. I don't think it'll change anything for you. I think episode length will probably stay similar amount of time. I'm hoping so anyway. Or else it's going to be a longer edit for me. Well, it's going to be a longer edit anyway now, isn't it, with the 13-minute games? But I think that's probably the way to go. I felt like they were a little bit short. Now, from experience of playing in the snow, it's not fun. It's not. So it'll be interesting to see how we get on today. Rodrigo leading the line. Calvin Phillips there, straight out to Jeremy Doku. Nice little start. Bessic will slide in, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's already clear that Everton are going to pump this long quite often. Oh, I've got a run there of Rafinha. It's a run into space. I'm going to use my man out wide here. Dramisi now will fire that one in. Rodrigo ran away from it. I'm not quite sure why he ran away from it, but he did. Check Tosson here. Richarlison, for me, will be the danger man. And we've managed to win the ball back. Rafinha now needs to take it out wide because he's going to have some problems there, isn't he? Rafinha now will try and fire that up the pitch towards Jeremy Doku. They've got some big old centre-backs back there today as well of Everton. So there's always that we need to watch out for. I would like to see us a little bit more defensively secure out wide. If we remember against Liverpool, all they did were blitz the wings twice, and it caused me a lot of problems. I don't want the same situation again in this one. Tosson, I imagine, isn't too bad at heading the football. And Richarlison could cause problems. Anthony Gordon as well there could cause a few problems out wide. It's a good opportunity for us to take a look at him, but we will be hoping that he doesn't have a good game. We're hoping that he has quite a bad game, to be honest with you. Calvin Phillips. Luke Ayling's there. If he can slide it across, he does. Jeremy Doku now, what can he do? Good footwork from Jeremy Doku, trying to find it across. And, I mean, they've got some big bodies in there. It's very difficult, but that was lovely from Doku, really. Is that not our throw-in? Okay. Okay. Thought that was going to be our throw-in, but fair enough. That was some good play there from Jeremy Doku, though. We need to see more of that. We didn't have much trickery out on the wing. It felt when we played against Liverpool. We need a little bit more of that today in this game. Luke Ayling. Will he pull that back towards Jeremy Doku? He will. Doku will look to turn. Allen fires that to Dramisi. Dramisi now. Dangerous position for him. Again, angle on the shot was awful. I'm not getting good angles here with my fullbacks, am I? But a nice bit of play again. A nice bit of play. And this is looking promising already. Calvin Phillips. He wants Rodrigo. He's found Rodrigo. Rodrigo. Dangerous. Rodrigo. 1-0 Leeds United. What a finish. What an absolute finish from Rodrigo. I wasn't sure I was going to score that. I've got to be 1,000,000% honest with you, lads. But it's 1-0 Leeds United on the counter-attack. Calvin Phillips wins the ball back. Oh, what a ball that is. He nicks it back, and what a pass that is there through to Rodrigo. And it's a lovely finish. And maybe we should start him up top more. I have seen Balotelli more as the striker for us this season, and Rodrigo's just struggled for form. But it's moments like this that could carry us this year. It really is, because the season's going to be more difficult, especially now we're playing the way we're playing. So the more game time we get from our better players, and a striker scoring a goal like that, the better. Oh, Allen's won that back. This is poor. Allen, he's going to try and feed in Rodrigo. Surely he's not. He's not going to be given the opportunity. Allen's going to go himself, and it's not a bad shot. It's not a bad shot. Yerry Mina marked Rodrigo there fantastically. I really struggled to make the decision of when I should try and play the pass to Rodrigo, but he takes Yerry Mina out of the game. Allows us to get a shot off with Allen. Maybe should have gone across the goalkeeper a bit more there. But corner Leeds United. And what can we do with a corner? It's a big question. Everton, again, as you can see there, unlike Liverpool, are having a very rough time passing the football. And this is what I really do like about this. It's going to be Rodrigo who matches it. Can't get it on target, though. Dramisi here against Richarlison. It's going to be allowed to go in, and check Tosson again. We need to not let them float those balls in from out wide because they're very dangerous. Luckily for us, Tosson was offside as well. There's these areas where they can pose a real threat, Everton, actually. And they will pose a real threat as Richarlison gets up ahead of Smith Rowe. I'm not very good at the defensive headers, and I don't know if it's just a height thing, but Smith Rowe doesn't even jump for that. I'm telling him to, but he just doesn't jump for it. So I'm not quite sure how I improve that, if I'm being 1,000,000% honest. Luke Ayling here now. He's having a good time getting forward, isn't he? Luke Ayling needs a bit of help, though. He's going to get the help there in Jeremy Doku, who's going to try and play that across towards Rodrigo. Just couldn't get it to him in the end. It wasn't a good enough ball. And now we'll have to stop the Everton counter-attack. We've done well getting bodies back. And Allen's actually going to win the ball back. Allen now will try and play that forward. Jeremy Doku, not the greatest of touches, but he's good at coming inside, isn't he? Jeremy Doku fires up the shot. And well saved by Lossell. Well, they've given it away again. Jeremy Doku now fires that up to Rodrigo. Rodrigo, what can he do now? He's good on the ball, is Rodrigo, as well. We need to remember that. He's carried it out wide, but it does mean now there's nobody in the box. And then he'll play that forward to Luke Ayling. And there was no one arriving, was there? Although we're going to end up with a ball back here with Dramisi, are we? We are. Dramisi now. We'll fire that to Rafinha. Rafinha's touch. Wasn't bad. Luke Ayling. Oh, he's been knocked off the ball, though. Smith Rowe. Rafinha. He wants Jeremy Doku. He's not going to get him, though, is he? And Decore will bring it away. But that was nice play again from Leeds United coming forward. But we need to make sure that we're good on the defense as well. can Richarlison do here? He will fire off a shot from distance. And it's miles over. There we go, ladies and gents. 1-0 at half-time, the Rodrigo goal. And it's been a very good game of football. Very even match between two very good sides looking to push on in their seasons. I do feel like we've been the better side and deserve it. We could do with another goal, though. Gotta be cautious this second half as well, don't we? That we don't give up too much because we've got ourselves a lead. And game management and closing out games is going to be very important. But that wasn't good enough. And that was certainly good enough from Robin Koch. Wow, that was a brilliant tackle from him. You need to be smarter with those passes on the inside. We're not the kind of side that can dink, tiki-taka kind of passing on the inside. It's just not us. It's going to land to Rodrigo. It's going to land to him. And is he going to make it 2? He is going to make it 2-0 Leeds United. And a mistake there at the back for Everton that has been capitalised on by our main man. And number 9 now. Finally our number 9, Rodrigo. What a goal this is. I mean, if you don't put the ball in, you don't ask the question. We asked the question of their defenders. Ben Godfrey's had a howler. And Rodrigo's finishing today's been beautiful. Corey now. Terrible pass from him there, though. Dramisi, who's having a pretty decent game himself, isn't he? Smith Rowe now. Try to play that straight to Rafinha. I don't know what Rafinha was trying to do there. But hopefully it won't be too difficult of a chance for us to deal with. And it's not. The weather obviously is always going to play its part in this kind of game, so the less mistakes, the better for us out there on the pitch today. Check Tosson now. The defenders have done well, but that is a fantastic ball to Richarlison. And he'll be fuming that he didn't do better with that. Well, the new man is on. Cherky is on for his first game here in Leeds United white. Kenny's going to fire that one in towards Yerry Mina. That was a dangerous situation for us. Cherky there, his first moment in the game is him winning the ball back and setting us off on a counter-attack. Cherky here, Yerry Mina's going to try and get to him. Cherky's not going to be able to go beyond him. I tried to be a little bit cheeky there with that, probably. A little bit cheekier than I should have been and tried to go beyond Yerry Mina. And now Everton are going to pile forward. I might even set us to defensive, which is something I never really do. Rodrigo, oh, if he couldn't... Oh, they've made a mistake again. It's Ben Godfrey. He's been at it again. What's going to happen here? Jeremy Doku, touch too much. Touch too much from Jeremy Doku. He's got to be devastated with that, hasn't he, really? Because it's Yerry Mina that's put Godfrey under that pressure, but Jeremy Doku's got to finish them. He's really got to be finishing them. He'll be heavily disappointed with that. I don't even think we'll get the corner. Dramisi will try and fire that one forward towards Rodrigo. It's going to be Ryan Cherky who gets back to this. Oh, it's a lovely ball. Haley needed to get more power on that, and I think if he gets the power on it, Rodrigo's in. Cherky now trying to find Rafinha. Just couldn't be. But some of the passing movement in this one has been absolutely beautiful. It's been fantastic for us, and Koch will put that out. Oh, he's giving a free kick here as the ref. As much as I'd love to keep Rodrigo on because he's on a hat-trick, he's absolutely knackered. So is Alan. Done a lot of grafting in that midfield today. So we'll make the double sub and Ryan Edmondson will get some more game time for the club. There isn't long left. Edmondson does add a little bit of height to us. Oh, it's Yerry Mina scores one of the best goals I've seen. And it's from a centre-back. What a hit that is from Yerry Mina. Well, I didn't believe it was a free kick in the first place. And this is, you don't stop them. What a finish. Well, we talked about game management. We talked about how crucial the second would be. It has been extremely crucial. And we've got a free kick here. It has been extremely crucial. And it's going to be important now that we can maintain this. This is a big 3 points for us if we win it. We can't collapse here. Alien will fire that down the line towards Jeremy Doku. He's very good at holding the ball up. Click. Rafinha now. Finds Dramisi. Dramisi's going to try and go beyond Kenny. He's done well so far. He's good on the ball, isn't he? He's just going to play with it down this sideline. And then try and wang it in. And he's done all right. Cherky's going to go for the incredible. Maybe not the right idea because now there's not long left. And Leeds are going to be counted on. Calvin Phillips does the right thing there to slow down play. Not long left now for Everton. Can we hold on? We've had a bit of a mini resurgence here of Everton. Oh, it's landed to Tosson. And oh my God. You couldn't write it. It's a carbon copy free kick. And Meslier's had a howler. And we're going to draw this one. We're going to absolutely draw this one. I cannot believe it. This is unbelievable. Meslier should hang his head in shame. How's he not saved this? This is absolutely ridiculous from him. He needs to be saving these. There is no excuse for it whatsoever. It's the same ball floated in again that we've not dealt with. There's plenty of... But it bounces off of Cherky's head, and there we go, Meslier. Well, this is going to go down as one of the worst results we've actually had, because Everton have been awful until that second half. And we're going to draw here 2-2 with a 93rd minute goal and an 88th minute goal. And we've absolutely collapsed. And I can't help but think about the moment that Jeremy Doku had to make it 3-0. But at the end of the day, there's some players there in our back line that need to take a look in the mirror. And Meslier, you've got to save that one. Well, absolute deflation here for Leeds United after that result. Everton are having a poor season. Everton are having a very poor season. You can't go 2 up. Got C2 so late on. So late on. We've got some more negotiations here. Jamie Shackleton is going to be a transfer offer. It's the question of, do we need him? I think we're going to keep him around for now. I'm not in the... I don't think we need to make any more transfer moves. I'm absolutely shocked at the way that one's turned out. And we've got Man United coming up now. To be honest with you, the idea of Europa League is out of my head at the moment. And it has been since we went to FUMA, because it's got more difficult. And I like it that way. But God, when we get a 2-goal lead, can we keep hold of it, boys? Well, this is going to be the squad for the Man United game, and it ain't the strongest, because there's a lot of players that just don't want to play against Man United by the sounds of it. They're just not up for it. Sulemana, again, does want nothing to do with this game. And Rodrigo's not up. Balotelli's chomping at the bit to play in this one, so he's going to play it. So is Poveda, although it's not the ideal situation. Rafinha's absolutely knackered, so Poveda's going to start as well. It's a weak lineup for us in a game that we're probably not expecting to win. Let's go give them a good game. This is a rivalry match. Let's go get at them. They're playing Romero in net. So let's see how we get on against them today. And whatever we do, please do not fall apart to 2 carbon copy set pieces at the end of the match. I don't think there'll be much more than just disappointment from Leeds United in that last match, and the question marks over Meslier certainly will be held after he made that goalkeeping mistake, in my opinion. He's got to save that. Maybe you could blame it on the weather, but we take on our rivals here at home today. Man United, they'll be coming for blood, I can tell you that for free. And it's not going to be an easy one. None of them are easy at the moment, but I just felt like we played fantastically there against Everton. Jeremy Doku will be wondering how he didn't finish off the game as well. We need a similar performance, just be a little bit more gutsy in defence towards the back end of the game. Well, Leeds United here will kick us off. And hopefully they'll give us space out wide again, like they did in the last game. They've been silly there against Allen as Cavani. And he's going to go in hard on him. Maybe a yellow card already, but apparently not. Allen having a very good season, let's remember, in the whites. I must admit, I've been very, very happy with him. Llorente now. Cooch playing today, and Llorente's played just such a telegraphable pass. But Cooch does really well to win that back. Tries to lead it to Poveda, and Poveda's just decided he didn't want to run. Didn't want nothing to do with that one. See how Man United line up and how they play. They are going to start this attacking us. I think if we can put the pressure on, we'll be all right. If we get a draw out of this one, I'd probably be happy, if we're being honest. Greenwood there, nods it on to Wan-Bissaka. We've done dreadfully with crossing, so we won't want Wan-Bissaka getting the ball in today. Donny van der Beek, he's turned him. Well in by Allen in the end. He clears it. Paul Pogba now. Calvin Phillips is going to have to be strong against Paul Pogba today. Donny van der Beek here again. Oh, he fires off a wonderful shot, and I thought that was in for a moment. Early stages show there that Man United are going to try and put on the pressure. Paul Pogba up against his French compatriot in Turkey. See what he can do today. His first start. Poveda tries to nick that from Pogba. He does do very well to find Jeremy Doku. Jeremy Doku now does well to find Mario Balotelli, who's got great hold-up play. He's going to play that one wide to Dramisi, who tries to get it straight back across to Jeremy Doku. A good idea, to be honest with you. A very good idea. Moving the ball quickly so that Man United can't set themselves in position is going to be key for us in this one, I reckon. Poveda now up against Alex Telles. I think he did enough. And Cherky will run into his own man before clearing it. Poveda's biggest issue for us is he doesn't really offer us much strength. He does offer us the pace, though. And he's not a bad passer of the football, as he's managed to find Jeremy Doku now, who will run free. He will run free. Pau Torres. Oh, Balotelli. Oh, Pau Torres was coming across, and Balotelli's shot wasn't great. I don't think there was a block on it. I think I just couldn't get the angle. Great run from Doku, though. Great play from Poveda. Yeah, just couldn't get the angle. Put off well and truly there by Harry Maguire. Balotelli claps there, though. Nice bit of play from us, showing we can be dangerous if need be. Allen there. Doku now. Wants Balotelli making a run. Is he going to find Balotelli? He's not. Pau Torres is there, but Balotelli might just put Pau Torres off. We've nicked the ball from defenders in the last game, didn't we? As Torres played him on. Balotelli! Oh, what a save there from Romero. What a save from Romero. We did mention that Romero was going to have a rough time in this one, potentially. And in the end, we forced him into making a mistake. And Balotelli's hit it. He's hit it with power as well. What a save. Jeremy Doku now, showing his strength. He will come inside, and he's come inside nicely. He finds Balotelli. He's going to try and play that over to Poveda, and if he gets to it, he doesn't quite. That was wonderful football there from Leeds United on the counter-attack. Jeremy Doku involved in all of it again. I'd just like to see that end product from him. He's been great for us. He's been so good. Just doesn't find the finishing ball, and is he not offside there? He's not. Dramisi there can't deal with it, and Cooch is going to have to in the end, surely, against Alex Telles here. Murillo's going to go up for it as well, maybe. Meslier comes away with the football. Oh, they've made a mistake here. Cherky. Jeremy Doku! Oh, he's put it wide! Jeremy Doku! He's had 2 golden opportunities for Leeds United in this episode. He's put it wide. What a ball from Cherky. And it's so close. Oh, Doku. Cavani here now. What a ball that is to Cavani. Well blocked in the end by Llorente. Oh, we're going to get it away. Luckily, we're going to get it away. I've said it a few times now, and it's really unfortunate that I'm saying it because he's been brilliant for us. But Jeremy Doku needs to find that end product. He really needs to find that end product, or else we're going to constantly be in trouble. We're going to constantly be in trouble because we won't get too many of those chances against the big sides. We really won't, and he needs to finish them. Oh, Poveda. Balotelli. Doku. Doku again. Doku! Oh, it's well defended by Wan-Bissaka. It's very well defended by Aaron Wan-Bissaka in the end. And that was nearly a good moment. I don't feel like Doku could have done much about that. I think he was just closed out very quickly. Oh, Dan James now on the other end. And oh, he's just put it wide. This is a back and forth game of football, this boy. This has been a wonderful game of football so far for you guys to watch, but not for my heart. Dan James again now. Donny van der Beek. Well blocked by Dramisi there in the end. And that will bring us to half-time. And I have no idea how that first half there has ended 0-0. It's been back and forth. Man United have had some great chances as well. Don't get me wrong. We've had some good chances ourselves. Jeremy Doku. Dead ball situation here for United. And you instantly just think to yourself, so, are we going to concede it? It's gone straight to Martial, who's not been able to do anything with it. And if they keep playing it like this, that's absolutely fine by me. I'll play against that kind of technique all day long. Cherky there trying to win it back. Bruno Fernandes now. Calvin Phillips is in the way. And then Cooch will try and clear it. Poveda now up against Pogba. Oh, Pogba's had... Oh, my God, ref. How are you giving that as a free kick? Poveda absolutely robs Pogba there. And the referee's given this. Why is he giving it? He gets the ball, ref. And we know these positions are extremely dangerous. We know they're extremely dangerous. What will they do with it? Wan-Bissaka up against Murillo. Donny van der Beek. Well saved by Meslier. Donny van der Beek there. Greenwood. Llorente. Cooch needs to get there, but he doesn't. But Cavani's not scored it. What a save for Meslier. We needed that. We're throwing bodies forward now, and we nearly blocked it. Again, just unlucky from us. And this should have been a goal. What a good save there from Meslier. Checky tries to slot it into Poveda. Send it up at Poveda's feet. He's been very strong there. Poveda still. Oh, it's bounced back to Poveda, has it? It's not. Penalty? No. Apparently not. Apparently not. I think outside the box, that was a free kick, so I don't... Poveda's won it back. Poveda. What can he do? Harry Maguire's just too strong for him. Poveda's had a wonderful game, but you just know. You just know that he's not strong enough to deal with those situations. And Llorente should cut this one out just good enough for us. Oh, this is a very close game of football, and I don't know how it's still 0-0. Allen now. Waiting for that run of Dramisi. He's very quick. Dramisi. He knows that he's got some runners, and he's going to be brought down, and nothing's going to be given because apparently Leeds United can't get a free kick. Pau Torres now. Interesting decision from him. We're going to keep putting them under pressure. Keep trying to force them to make mistakes more than anything here. Alan there will try and get to that. He can. And here we go. This is where they're going to be in a good position here now, Manchester United. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He's hard to catch. Dramisi can't catch him. What's going to happen here? Oh, he's rolled right across towards Cavani. And I think we've just made our own mistake there. This is 1-0 Man United. I have no idea how we got in this situation. I knew they were going to be able to counter-attack. And I don't know how the ball's managed to make it across. We come and close him. It's Dramisi. Dramisi touches it forward. Straight to Cavani. 1-0 Man United. Double sub for us here. And I kind of feel sorry for the boys. The way they've played in this one. The way we've played in this one has been superb, really. You know, Manchester United have shown a good performance as well. Don't get me wrong. It's not like they've been bad. But I just feel for the lads. I feel like the performance deserves more than what we're getting here. Jimmy Doku's going to have to play that back to Murillo. We'll have to kind of start again. Rafinha now. Pogba's going to slide in. We're going to get nothing. Oh, and then they give Man United that, do they? Okay. All right, ref. I see how the game's been ref today. I tell you something. If there's anything they fix out of everything in the next iteration of the game, it's the absolute horrendous refereeing. It's dreadful. It really is bad. Rafinha now. What can Rafinha do? He's done well. Rafinha. Good position. Oh, it's a great shot as well. It's a very good shot as well. Just couldn't find the back of the net there, though. Well in, Rafinha. Keep that up, boys. Oh, they've made a mistake. Rafinha's going to come away with it. He's going to play it across. Balotelli! Oh, back up, Bala. Oh, my God. How have we not scored? I can't believe that's not hit the back of the net from Mario Balotelli. Calvin Phillips now. Rafinha. He's good on the ball. Aylin. Cherky! Oh, it's just wide. It's just wide. Lovely play again from Leeds. The worst part is I'm extremely happy with the performance from the lads today. Extremely happy. But we're going to come away with nothing. Alan. Finds Balotelli. Aylin. Tries to play that on. It wasn't great. We're hoping for a mistake now from Pogba, really. The whistle's going to go. And there we go. Leeds United lose this one. And I'm not quite sure how. Man United nicked it in an extremely tight game. I'm not quite sure how we didn't score, though, boys. We knew full well it would be a tough episode, but we still see ourselves sat in 10th, which I think, in hindsight, well, not in hindsight, in reality, by the end of the season, if that's where we end up, I'll probably be very happy with that, if I'm being honest. Well, although it's bitterly disappointing, boys, and there were so many moments, we are going to get better at finishing as time goes on. But more than anything, I'm really enjoying FUMA gameplay. People have pushed me to try it, and when I've played it on stream, they're like, you've got to play FUMA. FUMA's the way to play this, honestly. Try it, guys, and persevere, because the games are so much more fun. They're so much more even. The episodes might get a bit longer now, though, because there's way more stuff happening in the matches. With me doing now 13-minute halves, so that could impact it a little bit. In the next episode, West Ham, Leicester, Fulham. These are games where I think we might get some results and start climbing again. That was a tough set of games there. Just very disappointing with that Everton one, and I don't know how we came away with nothing, especially the late chances with Mario Balotelli not managing to find the back of the net. It was devastating. But anyway, boys, I appreciate you watching this episode. Means a lot. If you're new around here, hit subscribe as per usual. Just keep on just trying to climb to that 1K. I'm just kind of enjoying making the content. You guys seem to be enjoying it, so it's going to keep coming your way. Take it easy. I'll see you in the next one.